Good morning, my young artists. Mrs. Carmichael here. I'm going to show you what we're doing with this shape project. You're going to have a circle stencil that you'll share with your table, a ruler. We're going to be making geometric shapes with a Sharpie. We could do this with anything that's permanent, like a black crayon or a black oil pastel or a black Sharpie. Oil pastels, I tried this with it. It's very smudgy and makes kind of a mess on our art. And crayons, well, they're kind of hard to trace on stencils and rulers with, and they kind of get black smudgy stuff. Look at that, already coming off on our paper. So I'm going to use a permanent marker. Permanent markers are permanent. They don't run or bleed. We're going to draw 5 geometric shapes. How many shapes? 5. I'm going to use my ruler to help me. All of you should get a ruler. The only thing that you're going to have to share is the circle stencils, because I don't have enough for everybody. So you should only need 1 circle, and that should be easy to share. We'll be using the ruler for most of our art. So there's a rectangle. I'm going to draw a circle. Now what I want you to do here is make sure that these geometric shapes are all in their own space. I don't want them to be overlapping or touching each other. So there's 2, we need 5. So we are going to make sure that we take our time with these 5, really trying to make them look geometric. Geometric shapes are the ones that have the rules, remember? They follow the rules, they have special names. Rectangle, circle, square. I think I'll do a triangle. Now you can copy me if you want to copy the ones that I'm doing. These are the basic shapes. These are ones that we see most of the time with geometric shapes. I'm going to do kind of a trapezoid shape here. And that's it. Just 5. If you want to do more than 5, you can. We're trying to make sure they have their own space though, okay? So that's step 1, 5 geometric shapes. Then you're going to take some washable markers. So we had a permanent marker. We're going to put this away. You're not using this again. We're going to use washable markers. And the reason why we're going to use washable markers is because we can actually watercolor paint with these later on. These shapes are going to go right over the top of the shapes we just drew. And by doing this, we're going to be creating new shapes by overlapping. So this is where we're going to use the organic shapes we learned about. So I'm going to do kind of like a teardrop shape with 1 color. We need to have 5 of these. I'm going to do kind of a blob shape. Changing the color as I switch around here to a new shape. They're going right over the top of the geometric shapes, okay? So 1, 2, 3, I need 2 more. 2 more, 5 and 5. 5 geometric, 5 organic. Okay, 1 more. I'm gonna sneak this guy in somewhere. Let's just do kind of like a worm shape. All right, so 5 shapes. They're taking up my whole paper. 5 geometric shapes first with a permanent marker, then over the top of it with 5 more organic shapes. By creating this overlap, we've made new shapes. So every time a line overlaps another line or a shape overlaps another shape, we created a new shape. So you can see that this new shape right here was made by overlapping. And this is going to help us fill up our artwork with some really neat details with all these new shapes and spaces. This is step 1. This is as far as I want you to get today, and then we will I'll show you the next video how we're going to fill this up with amazing stuff.